Yo, check this out. Do you see that?
But I love you.
Again. It's so cool. Okay, I'll tell you why it's cool. Yo, what's good? Today, we're reacting to Billie Eilish's Tiny Desk. I am very excited for this. There are a few things I'm going to be listening out for. The first one is maybe a little bit of belting. We'll see if she does it. It's kind of not the right environment for that, but I'm always curious to hear her belts. The second thing is I am curious to hear if she decides to darken her voice a little bit, because I've been hearing her move in that direction. This would be the sort of perfect environment for her to start doing that a little bit more. But real quick, before we get started, today's video is sponsored by Notion. I don't know about y'all, but I've been incredibly disorganized lately, and for the new year I'm really trying to take care of that, which is why I've been using Notion. Notion can do things like help you create to-do lists, set reminders for you, improve your productivity by enhancing your ability to take notes, help you create databases. It does literally everything. Personally, I've been using Notion to actually help me write a short story. So it's also great for creatives as well. I absolutely love Notion because of all the customization options you have. If it doesn't look nice and pretty and neat and organized for me, it is a lot more difficult for me to just get started or really work at all. And Notion is just excellent at helping you keep your thoughts, your goals, and your notes super organized, and not just organized, but looking cute and making you feel cute. One of my favorite things about it is collaboration. So I'm able to take what I've been doing in Notion, turn it into a web link, and then send that web link to someone else. So if I want someone to proofread the story that I've been writing, well, it's super easy to do that. So you got nothing to wait for. There's a link to check out Notion for free down in my description. Thank you so much, Notion, for sponsoring today's video. Let's just jump right back into it. Oh, we're starting with the greatest. One thing I really have liked about her album is there were a lot of fantastic summer album releases, right? But so many of her songs off of that album are still relevant and still stay with me, both vocally and in terms of songwriting. And like I said, lots of great summer releases, but not all of them had the same impact. On me, at least. Okay.
I'm trying my best.
What do you think I'm going to say?
To keep you satisfied. Let you get your rest while I stayed up all night. And you don't wanna know.
Oh, whoa. Did they actually turn Phineas's mic on? I swear, I have seen a bunch of different performances with Billie and Phineas over the years. Unless it's like a concert performance, I feel like they turned Phineas's mic down so low, I can't even hear him. And I'm like, why does he even have a mic? Anyway, I like that. I love that. Because I feel like I'm actually getting to hear his voice, and he has a fantastic voice, number one. Number two, we are hearing a little bit more darker tones from Billie. Not, nothing too crazy at the moment. I have a feeling we're going to hear a little bit more of that from her as we go on, but yeah.
How alone I've been. Let you come and go.
It's like a completely different experience hearing Phineas.
Whatever state I'm in.
Wow.
Man, am I the greatest? My congratulations.
I'm so curious if she's going to belt this.
All my love.
It's such a weird environment to do it.
All my admiration. All the times I waited.
Their sound is so good, isn't it?
You to want me naked.
Like their production.
Painless. Man, am I the greatest?
It is so interesting the way that she approaches her quiet notes. She puts so much effort into them. A lot of people think, oh, you're singing quiet. It needs to be light and easy, effortless. Not all the time. I'm so jealous of his hair, dude. Whenever I try to grow my hair out, it just like dies.
Doing what's right.
Oh, he's shaking that can of beans over there. It's interesting when she's singing a little bit more with Phineas, her vocals are getting a little bit brighter, just a little bit.
When it's not worth fighting.
She has a little bit of this, right?
And you don't wanna know what I would have done.
So interesting.
Anything
She has this anything. You can kind of really hear the space that she's created in her voice, which is very different, very, very different from how she sang 5, 6, 7 years ago. There's way, way more space in there. Lower larynx, higher soft palate. And she's actually doing that while keeping her mouth a little bit more on the closed side of things, which is giving it a little bit of this like restraint or like held vibe to it. Very interesting.
worse than anyone.
You can even see it on her face. This like, Okay. I'm hopeful.
All my love and patience, all my admiration, and all the times I waited.
Yeah, so even though and sorry to interrupt you, Billy, but just so you guys know at home, even though I did mention that she was closing things off a little bit, that almost will always change as you go up in pitch. It'll change depending on the vowel and things like that, but that's one of the trickier things about high notes, and what makes high notes so difficult is the mouth does have to open.
For you to want me naked, I made it all the painless. Man, am I the great
So beautiful. Obviously, we didn't get the belt, but like I said, I didn't expect it in this environment. Would have been nice, to be honest, but it's okay. We'll hear it at some point. She's really teasing us with some of these.
I loved you, and I still do. I just wanted passion from you.
Oh.
Just wanted what I gave you.
Wow.
I waited.
She's actually getting quite good at these, really low volume type of like mixy sounds, where she's either in a very, very light chest, or she's in kind of like a falsetto with a little bit of extra oomph to it, kind of in this like ambiguous place with her voice. It's really beautiful when she does that.
And waited.
That's falsetto though.
Man, am I the greatest? God, I hated all my love and patience.
Her makeup looks so good.
Unappreciated. You said your
There's the
heart was jaded.
some of the closed singing again.
Couldn't even break it. I shouldn't have to say it. You could have been the great.
Even the falsetto has all that effort behind it, right? Wow.
Woo! Thank you, guys. Wow.
It's interesting to watch the musicians in the back. It's not that interesting, but it's a little bit interesting. She's keeping the audience entertained and us as the viewers, but in the back, they're setting up for the next song.
Wow. This is nerve-wracking for me.
There's such a
Tiny
big audience
desk.
there. They mic'd the audience so well,
This
huh?
is so cool. I've wanted to do this like my whole life, so I'm a little shaky. I'm really excited to be here, and
I'm
you're
surprised
all
she
so
hasn't done it
beautiful,
before.
So thanks for watching and having me. Let's keep going.
All right, what's next? I'm expecting to hear some fuller tones from this, I think. Her runs. Those are also a little bit new. She's doing so many more runs lately.
I wish you the best
Yeah.
for the rest of your life. I felt sorry for you when I looked in your eyes, but I need to confess, I told you a lie.
Ooh. This is interesting to me because obviously the way that, this song is a little bit different for her, right? Like overall, you can really hear her working to keep that larynx down and that soft palate lifted. Because a lot of times when she goes up to these type notes,
I told you a lie.
we would expect more, a little bit brighter, right? And maybe even a little bit more closed. Or you can even see it in the shape. Lie, told you a lie. Right? You can even see the shape there a little bit. And that is that lifted soft palate and that slightly lowered larynx. And you can just see it in her face there. But she's still keeping a little bit of the hold. But anyway, it kind of feels like there's a lid on her sound. Sometimes I think of like holding it down, right? So you don't get too much of a bright tone.
But I need to confess, I told you a lie. I said you.
His hair is so good.
Love of my life.
Oh, give us the. He's serving looks. Oh.
Did I break your heart? And did I waste your time? I tried to be there for you. Then you tried to break mine. It isn't asking
There's the old Billie sound.
for an apology.
Can you hear the difference?
For making me feel I could kill you if I tried to leave.
The lid is
You said
taken
you'd
off now.
never fall in love
And you also don't see the shape in her. She's not doing that anymore. You know what I mean? She's not shaping it.
again because of me. Then you moved on immediately. Bum, bum, bum. But I wish you the best for the rest of your life. I felt sorry for you when I looked in your eyes.
We're hearing so many more deeper tones here.
Confess,
It helps her get to those low notes as well too, right? Because if you sing with a bright sound, like those low notes just kind of disappear. If you go suddenly those notes are there.
you a lie.
There's more of the old Billie again. Soft palate down a little bit. Larynx a little bit up.
Were the love of my life.
She's able to shift between both sounds in one song.
So you found her. Now go fall in love, just like we were. If I even was, it's not my fault. I did what I could. You made it so hard, like I knew you would. I thought I was depressed or losing my mind. My stomach upset almost all of the time. But after I left, It was obvious why. Because for you.
So even though her mouth is closed there, it's so hard to describe this, but you can tell that there's the shape in her mouth or in her throat. So we get... There's still the shape in there of the lifted palate and stuff, because otherwise it would be... But it's actually kind of crazy how close her mouth is. It gives it a very unique tone, because you have the space in the back, but it's kind of smaller in the front. Might even be a little bit in her nose there, just a little. Probably. She does that actually quite a bit. People usually associate sound in the nose with being brighter or more nasal, but you can absolutely have sound in your nose and have it be dark. Oh, oh, oh. Right, there's a little bit in there. It's not bad, by the way. It's actually quite helpful. Most singers have a little bit in their nose. Depends on the note. Depends on the vowel.
Man, I've been on tour now for like a week and a half or 2 weeks or something.
That's it?
And I haven't seen much sunlight, and I've been not sleeping very much, and I haven't woken up past 1 p.m. Except for today, for this, where I woke up at 9:30.
That's hard.
So, yeah.
Dude, she has such an ASMR voice.
An old one now, which is
even her speaking voice has gotten darker.
From our debut album, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? Which is one of our favorites. This is my brother, by the way. And
we know his mic is actually on today. Thank you, NPR.
Together, and we always have since the beginning. And this is like one of our favorite songs that we've written.
When did he switch the guitar? I didn't even notice.
And it was like when
she's
I was
so
16,
good at taking the attention
like
away.
21. And
your mic is on. You can talk.
And it's funny how that fear never goes away.
He's so good at letting her
fear of falling or whatever. So anyway, the song is called
be the center
I
of
Love
attention.
You.
Ooh. I feel like I haven't heard this in so long. Was she clearing her throat there? Was she clearing her throat on the beat? Was that? I don't know. Is that part of the song?
It's not true. Tell me I've been lied to. Crying isn't like you.
It's the space, even though her mouth is closed. That might become part of her signature sound going forward, is maintaining some of that depth with the mouth still being closed. Maybe.
What the hell did I do?
She gets brighter sounding when she sings with Phineas.
Never been the type to let someone see right through. Take it back, say you were trying to make me laugh. And
I love this song. I'm remembering it now.
You didn't mean to say I love you. I love you. And I don't want.
Did you notice that little turn of the head to clear her throat again? Maybe it's because she woke up a little bit earlier and she's maybe a little bit mucusy. It's actually impressive that she's so good at hiding the throat clears, and also that you don't hear it. I'm very curious to put this side by side with the original, but we'll do it in a second.
love you.
Yeah, you don't even, she sneaks it. Cool. What? Ooh, right, you really hear the depth there. You know, it's been a while since I've heard this song, but I sincerely doubt we're going to hear that level of depth. We're a little bit more we're a little bit more there as opposed to this or whatever, right? Obviously she is older, but I think it's primarily a technique difference. Maybe a little bit of both though. A little bit of age, a little bit of technique.
On another red eye.
Actually, that was you could see, this is so interesting. You can actually see her throat vibrating there on the vibrato.
On another
You can see it. And that's because the type of vibrato that she's using is called laryngeal vibrato, which involves a lot of laryngeal movement to produce it. You know, I might get actually my video demonetized for showing that, which is not just demonetized, but age restricted. So I will probably, we'll see if I censor that, but there will be a link to it down in the description and you'll see the shaking. And it's the same type of vibrato. This like, it's not bad, by the way. Whether I've never seen it that I know of. Like, I've never looked at it. Like, so unfortunately my camera cut out and I don't know how much I missed. Let's see if I can find it again.
I don't want
I'm gonna try my best to guess where we were.
but I love you.
Oh, and this was very interesting. I'm sorry if, by the way, I skipped part of the song. That's how it's going to have to be. What I found very interesting as well, on the topic of vibrato, she also moves her eyebrows with her vibrato. Like, I just realized this while recording this video. Check this out.
Want to,
Do you see that?
but I love you.
Again, it's so cool. Okay, I'll tell you why it's cool. Singers can be very kinesthetic or very like, they can use their body a lot when they're singing, but I've never seen someone control their vibrato with their eyebrows. I've seen like, with their hand or sometimes with the jaw. We've probably seen that before. Right? And it's not really controlling the vibrato with these, like the jaw isn't necessarily creating the vibrato unless you're doing something very, very wrong. Because like I said, the vibrato is happening at the level of the vocal cords, the larynx. And so, yeah, like it's not her eyebrow creating the vibrato, but she's, I can't even move my eyebrow. I don't even have that fine motor control in my brows. But I just think it's so cool when you notice these things about singers. And a lot of times it can be quite helpful to copy the things that you see singers doing, the things that 99% of people are never going to notice, because what I think we're seeing is a combination of that held sound that she does, because she likes to kind of rotate her eyebrows this way when she holds sounds. Ooh, 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 right? And then you have the held sound eyebrow position and then the vibrato. It's cool. It's cool. It's always cool when you notice something new about a singer. There they go. Look at when she holds the eyebrows move too. And then there's the eyebrow vibrato. Every time. I wonder if she's always done that or if it's a new thing. Every time. Maybe it's just because we've never had like such a close-up shot of her. I'm sure we have though, right? I'm mad the camera cut out. Hopefully I didn't miss too much. All right, there's the stool guy to take the stool. That guy probably gets paid good money to move that stool.
Sorry, my voice is so fucking quiet.
This is about where I noticed my camera cut out, by the way. I did find it interesting that she said, sorry, my voice is so quiet, because it doesn't seem like it's any quieter than normal. Although a lot of times we do hear her performing live. She is a little bit louder than she is on the record. So maybe that's what she means. But to me, this volume is like exactly the way that these songs were recorded. So maybe that's what she's perceiving, is maybe she usually performs them louder, or maybe I'm missing something and I'm just, you know, dumb.
I'm nervous.
She's so down to earth.
I'm also dressed like a girl, and it's so weird. I was like, I'm gonna go girl today. Sorry. Okay. Whew. All right.
He's giving her a starting note.
This song just went #1, which is very exciting. Let's do it. Come on.
I want you to stay.
Yeah, because the song doesn't start with an instrumental, right? It's just the drums. So Phineas has to give her the starting pitch before she begins. Most musicians don't have perfect pitch. Just like you, me, and 99.9% of other people out there, she needs a starting note.
Until I'm in the grave.
Which, by the way, you guys should be doing at home as well. If you're practicing something, you should know where the song starts. Like, you should know the pitch that you're singing. You should know the high note that you're about to sing. Very important that you're not constantly changing the pitch of the song every time you sing. You've got to find your starting note.
Till I ride away, dead and buried. Till I'm in the casket you carry. If you go, I'm going too.
Oh.
'Cause it was always you. Alright.
Is this the best I've heard her sing this song?
Blue, please don't save me. Nothing left to lose without my baby.
She has a certain level of flow to this, right? That is, you know, like I said, she's very closed sounding and very held back, but there's also a balance where you can kind of have that held sound, but still, you know, have some movement to it so that it doesn't get too tight and too stuck, which is where I recommend most people sing from in general when you're trying to imitate a Billie's style. She's very good at getting that very angsty, very almost tight sound, which, you know, because she's a professional singer and she's really good at what she does, works really well for her. But for people at home who are just trying to learn how to sing, you might not want to instantly jump into such a sound, and instead maybe have some of this freedom to it like she has here.
Birds of a feather, we should stick together.
She's also a little bit louder now too, right? After she made that comment.
I wasn't better alone.
Oh, by the way, sorry to keep pausing it because this is obviously one of my, like, just such a good song. But that is a very good tip, performance tip. If you are noticing that you're doing something that maybe you don't like she didn't seem to like that she was so quiet, addressing it is a really, really great way to address it, to fix it. You know what I mean? Like, if you're nervous, say you're nervous. Be like, I'm so sorry. I'm so nervous. Like, I'm a little bit quiet. Like, okay. Then it helps shake the nerves out. Just say it. Just say what's going on. Just say what's bothering you. Just like let it out.
Can't change the weather, might not be forever, but if it's forever, it's even better. And I don't know what I'm crying for. I don't think
Sorry.
might not be long, but maybe
The brow control, girl. So, okay, again, she seems incredibly like people learn and do things differently and control things in different ways. Seems like she very much likes these body movements, along with this little bit more of a flowy sound. We're also seeing with her hands more of this movement, right? And I have people do this all the time. Singing teachers have people do this all the time. You're trying to get someone to stop being so closed off sounding as you're singing. Hey, do this. Keep things kind of moving a little bit. Like, remind yourself to let the air move. With her, she's obviously so good that she can sing any way she wants and have it sound great and have it be in a healthy place. But, we're seeing the sound that she's creating expressed through her body. You also see less eyebrow when she's doing less of a held sound. So cool, so cool. I love seeing her like this. He is violating that bass. Sorry. Now she's a bit more held again. And we're not getting that movement with her hands, right? Now she's more, she's holding. I love this with them too. I love this, dude. Oh, it's over. That was so fun. That was so cool. I loved that. This is what you want to see as like a, either you're, whether if you're a singer trying to watch someone learn how to sing, you want someone unproduced as unproduced as possible. You want to be able to see all of the minute things that they're doing. Like for example, the eyebrows, the throat vibrations or hand movements and gestures, all of these little things that you can take away and bring into your own singing practice at home. So good. There's probably a million things that I'm missing as well. You know, if you're trying to learn how to sing like her, you really want to study this video. This is such a good video for that. There's no hiding, right? She's not hiding behind fancy microphone effects or whatever it might be. This is it. And I'm so sorry that my camera cut out. So there's always something going wrong over here. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video.